Hello everybody, Martha here to you, and welcome to the Captain Toad Treasure Tracker Nintendo Switch demo. This game, in case you couldn't tell, was one of my favorite games on the Wii U. I did a versus of it over on the game, I did a Let's Play of it on my own channel a couple years ago, and I'm really excited that this game is coming to Nintendo Switch because this was easily one of my favorite games on Wii U. And I'm just really excited, and I just really wanted an opportunity to make a video for this game again, so that's the reason why I'm making a video for this demo. So, what's really neat about the Switch version is they made a couple changes to the gameplay, because the Nintendo Switch lacks a gamepad. So instead of using the touchscreen to control stuff, you now have this pointer on screen, which you can use it to destroy everything in sight. Shall fear me. So, the levels themselves aren't too different. They're basically what you'd expect from the Wii U version. But they did make a couple changes, like you can press the ZR button. Well, okay, let me recenter my pointer real quick because it's a little out of sync. You can press the ZR button to freeze this guy, and you can throw a turnip at his face, which is pretty cool. And they also include a multiplayer mode, which we'll be talking about in a moment. So we can destroy these things as per usual, but if we go down here, oh, there's a golden mushroom, yay! And we can also destroy this pointer just because I feel like it. Something really interesting that I'm pretty sure they added to this version. I'm not entirely sure if this is the case, but it seems like it. It seems like they added a third zoom option, because I remember on the Wii U version, there's only zoomed in and zoomed out, but now they have like a third option for zooming in, and that's pretty interesting. Right here is a 1-up, and this guy right here is gonna give us the last Super Gem, and over here is still one of the most adorable details ever, how Captain Toad will fall asleep right next to this guy. It's just so adorable, just like I was so cute. This game is adorable. But anyway, we now have our first Power Star of the demo. For this next level, I'm going to switch over to two-player mode. I don't have a second person with me, so I'm just going to be doing all this by myself, just because I'm all alone. There's nobody here besides me. Okay, I'll stop singing. But I'm going to be demonstrating the two-player mode. This is basically how it works. Player 1 controls Captain Toad, player 2 controls the pointer. So it's pretty interesting. It's a little unusual for me to record this because you have to hold the Joy-Cons in different ways while recording this. So that's something that's a little bit worth mentioning. The second player can freeze enemies just like a player 1 could during player 1 mode. We can go over here and there's a couple stuff we can go collect. Ah, it's a mushroom! Oh boy, so shiny! But the big draw about the second player is the fact that they can throw an endless supply of turnips. Although personally these look more like tomatoes than turnips, but that's just my personal opinion. So you can destroy these guys, and it's going to be pretty useful, especially because the secret objective for this mission is to destroy all the enemies. So we can just destroy that. We can just do that right here. We don't have to go through any effort or anything like that. Efforts for losers. Alright. Now I'm really excited for this, for the Nintendo Switch version. I loved how they used the gamepad in the original Wii U version of this game, and I'm really excited to see how they change it with the Nintendo Switch, because for my playtime of this demo, and I've played this demo way more times than it's probably healthy, but I really do like what they did with the pointer for this game. Because one problem that I did have with the Wii U version were the controls felt a little bit cumbersome at times, and what I mean by that is the fact that the thumbstick for moving the camera was above the face buttons, so you had to have your fingers at a bit of a weird position to be able to move the camera and run at the same time, which is a big pain in the butt when you're playing some of the more difficult levels in the game a little bit later down the line. Another thing that kind of bothered me about the Wii U version was, even though I do love the touchscreen, it was a bit weird looking back and forth between the screens when trying to use the touchscreen and things like that. So that's why I like the approach of having the pointer on screen. Again, I did like the gamepad, and I did like how they integrated it in the original version, but I'm just saying that I do approve of the changes they made in this version. Alright, so now we'll be facing our first boss battle, so it's gonna be pretty cool. So let's just avoid this guy. Come on, let's get the Super Gem, and it's super shiny. One thing that's kind of weird about this demo, though, I did wish that they had some of the minecart levels from the original game in the demo, because I would have liked it to try out how they changed those in this game, because unless I'm mistaken, the minecarts were like the big thing they changed in the Nintendo Switch version of Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Because in the original version, the perspective was different between the two screens. You had a third-person perspective on the TV and a first-person on the gamepad, and that worked very well, but it didn't exactly work that well for making Let's Play videos when I didn't have a capture card for the gamepad. Yeah, I really do wish that they had a minecart level in the demo for this game, but I still really like the levels that they did include. And we took damage. Oh well. Well, the secret objective is to get coins, not go through the entire thing without taking damage, so it's not that big of a deal. But what is a big deal is... Oh, super shiny cards of glory! Yay! And I just realized that I never changed back to one-player mode before going to the level. So my pointer has been red the entire time. Oh well, that's not a big of a deal. One thing that I saw that kind of confused me was I saw this one journalist saying that there was no way you could center the pointer, and that's not true at all. You just click the right thumbstick on the Joy-Con to recenter your Joy-Con, to recenter the pointer if you need to. I believe you can also press the plus button to do that as well. So I'm not sure why they were saying that you couldn't center the pointer. And then this pointer works very well. You think of something like Skyward Sword, how you don't need to point at the TV to use the pointer or anything like that. This pointer works really well, and I really hope more Nintendo Switch games take advantage of this. I know Okami HD, and I think this one indie game, World of Goo, uses this feature, so that's going to be something that's pretty interesting. It can desync a lot because there's no sensor bar to recalibrate it, but you just press a button to resync it, it's not that big of a deal. But one thing that I guess I could probably do, since we do have the second player, is let's start turning up his nose. Yay! Alright then. And that's it for the Captain Toad Treasure Tracker Nintendo Switch demo. I am really excited for this port. This is probably the Nintendo Switch port that I'm most excited about, just because I love the Wii U version of this game. But that's going to be it for this video. So thank you all so much for watching this video of Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. If you want to watch my Let's Play of this game, there will be a card on the corner of the screen. But thank you all so much for watching this video. And until next time, and gear to you. Oh yeah.